Welcome back. You're watching Overdrive. Now, we've had this man on our show before, but clearly we can't get enough of him. That's right. He's known as the stunt god, though Chris Pfeiffer himself would like to be known as a freestyle rider. He was back in India, teaming up with Red Bull and OVERDRIVE this time, and we decided to give India's best stunters an opportunity of a lifetime to get a lesson with Chris Pfeiffer. Shumi gets you that story.
Chris Pfeiffer is the world champion freestyle motorcycle rider who came to India on tour last year and rocked our world with impossible motorcycle control, an easygoing nature, and the ability to wow crowds like we have never seen before. You recognize the gentleman in white? Yes, he has been to India last time. He's here again. He's Chris Pfeiffer, the world's best stunter, and what he's doing here is a very special thing. Welcome to Under My Wing, powered by OVERDRIVE with Red Bull. What he's doing today is he's taking these young stunters one step forward, showing them what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and how they can take their craft forward. We screened entries from all over India and put together a classroom of India's brightest stunters. Kids range in skill from rookies to advanced, and they would all get one-on-one attention from the man himself for a full day. Chris began with a thorough inspection of every motorcycle and scooter that had turned up.
No need to be scared.
Then he announced that he would like to see each student in turn.
No problem at all.
They were to tell him what trick they were working on and then go and perform it.
For release? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Always throttling like this.
Chris would fix and help with what he saw was wrong. Simple, but ultimately as personal as it gets.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Rishi from Pune and I'm from Team RSA. I'm into stunting last 3.5 years.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to do stunts with Chris, and he taught me a lot. I'm very happy.
And for the no hands, lean a little bit more inside.
Helped me in the no-hander circles, no-hander half full circles, then feel the shadow ground touch circles. He told me to, there is some 2-3 specific block where you can do the stoppie. There's a good tarmac, that's why I got to know from Chris to do how to do stoppie on that track.
Hey, I'm Nakul Idve and I am 22 years old. Any stunter is a very big fan of Chris Pfeiffer, and I have his photos as my wallpapers on my com. So when I understood he is here in Pune, I had to be here.
To go into a circle, you need to be a lot slower.
I wanted to learn wheelie circles.
You're very close to it.
And Chris also told me a few techniques today. Unfortunately, my handbrake is not working fine. That's why I couldn't practice much. But I know the basic technique now.
Basically, I was very much interested in stunting only, and I've seen much videos about CP and also I was much inspired about this. It was very much good experience with Chris Pfeiffer, so the way he explained me, it was quite good.
Really clutch in and hold the handlebar to be slow from the beginning.
I wanted to learn a circle wheelie only, so the way he explained me the circle, how to stand up and all, where to put your leg and all, that was quite good. So let's see, I'll practice hard for that. Hope I'll go in it.
Having been through each student in turn, it was now my turn to spend one-on-one time with the world champion.
So we've just wrapped up
the first Under My Wing workshop with Chris Pfeiffer here in Pune, and I'm just going to ask Chris what the experience has been like. Chris, second time in India, what brings you back and what are your expectations this time?
Well, it's so much fun riding in India, seeing the sport and local riders in every city where I've been. And the crowd is going mad when I ride. So the crowd response is more amazing than anywhere else. And that for sure was in my memories and brought me back a second time to India.
Does that also mean there will be a third time and a fourth time and a fifth time?
I hope so, yeah. I can imagine to come back. Next time, actually, I want to come back in November or December when the temperatures are a little bit lower.
Yeah, it's pretty hot for you here.
Yeah, especially for me. There's still some snow in the area where I'm living in the mountains.
Okay.
So this is really hot for me.
Okay. So we just, you just saw some of India's best stunters do their stuff and you taught them. Where do you think they are at compared to what's going on internationally?
Well, the level was very different. Today we had from beginners up to some advanced riders. And I mean, these pulsar bikes that most of them are using are pretty suitable. They are very good for our sport. Some of them have drum brakes, which are not very easy to handle, but the ones with the disc brakes are pretty easy to ride on. And I was surprised by some of the tricks. Some have a really good level.
Okay.
And I think it's improving a lot.
Okay.
I'm sure when I meet the Ghost Riders in a couple of days, and I saw them 10 months ago, they will also improve their level a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, as I said, I was surprised by some of the tricks.
Okay.
And there's some potential, for sure.
Chris, you don't like the word motorcycle stunters for what you do. You prefer freestyle motorcyclists.
Oh, absolutely.
Why is that?
Stunt sounds like stunt man. I'm not a stunt man. I'm a bike athlete, and I call myself a freestyle rider. I think this is the much better word for our sport. Nowadays, it's a real freestyle sport, like BMX, skateboarding, and everything. And if you say I'm a stunter, journalists always ask you, have you been a stunt man in a movie?
Okay.
And this is not what I am. I'm an athlete.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
My
for
pleasure.
talking to Overdrive.